rising. Hold on, y'all. Look like my camera a little. Let's see. That's a little better, y'all. A little better. Let's see what we got. Can y'all see? Y'all can see. I'm going to have to bring the juicer over, son. Peace and love. Greetings. Wellness, everyone. Peace and love. All right, so give me a half a second because I got to grab my... just a moment. Is everyone doing well today? Everybody having a beautiful day? We getting ready to make this happen. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. All right, so I don't want to keep y'all waiting, so I went ahead and started up this rising, but we can ready to juice today. But first, before we get to juicing, hey, how are you? Adrienne, grander, healthy rising to you, sis. How are you, Adrienne? I see you, sis. I'm here. I'm just a little out of the picture. Give me a second. All right. All right, all right, all right, all right. All right, all right. I don't know what's happening. Can't get this to go. I just didn't want to keep y'all waiting, like I said, so I apologize for not. Let's go. All right, here we go. Everybody, we live. We live on in every space and every place. I wanted to grab it so I can actually see y'all. Hey, Lala. Guess what? Since we juicing today. I missed y'all. I missed y'all. I haven't seen you in a while. Seems like I haven't been here in a minute. Give me a second. I'm missing some equipment in here. Give me a moment. I ain't set up like I should be, y'all. Forgive me for not being set up like I should be. Forgive. Oh. All right, here we go. All right. Okay, I need to be able to see who's talking to me. I'm gonna bring y'all a little closer to me so I can read the screen. Yes, happy Friday, everyone. Happy Friday. Woo. Y'all know I only get so many days, and I'm taking one of these days to tap in with you. So let's do this. Today we're gonna be juicing, and what I want to tell you about this is, it's not just that we're going to be juicing. We're going to be making some okra water too, y'all. We're going to be making some okra water. Yes, Joanne, thank you for being here. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Thank y'all for being here. We're going to be making this okra water. We're also going to do that first, and then we're going to get to juicing, okay? Because I know y'all came here to see the juicing. But because I'm getting ready, this is real life for me, right? This is real life. This is what we do. All right, that's what we do. We live real life, right? So to kill, we ain't not killing no birds. I'm talking about great to say to kill two birds with one stone. We ain't killing no birds, okay? So to knock out one thing with another, we're gonna go ahead and you forgot to drink your okra water? What? Lala. I am in shock right now. I am in shock. Well, let's get a little music on the play. Let's get a little music on the play. Alright, let's get a little music on the play. Alright, here we go. Alright, so we get ready to chop up this okra and put it in these jars. And then we're going to fill them up with water and we're going to set them to the side and we're going to get to juicing, okay? Ow! Ah, welcome in. Hey Helen, Harley. Get Healthy Now Mastery is in the house. Okra water is very rejuvenating. Make sure you wash off your okra first. You're going to wash off your okra really good. Cleanse your fruits and vegetables, but we're just going to slice them up like so. They don't have to be no particular size. And we're just going to drop them in the jar, just like that. You know, we got to keep this health and wellness under check, y'all. Okra water benefits. Helps with digestion. It lubricates. One thing it does, it do lubricate, okay? It actually is a appetite curbs your appetite also. So if you want to know the benefits of actually taking the time to create this water, which this, as you're going to see, don't even take that long to do. We just sit up here, we just make this okra water. It don't even take that long to do. Can y'all see me over here? I know my juicer in the way, probably. But peace and love, welcome in. I'm glad to see y'all. Make sure you tap in the screen, liking the live. And go ahead and if you feel so inclined, follow the leader. It's the same over here. Make sure you like the live. Okay? Just a reminder, not a plea. Just a reminder. Make sure y'all like the live, share the vibe. And if you feel so inclined, go ahead and subscribe. Let's go! Queen's Alchemy is in the building today. I'm feeling good, feeling great. Ready to make these things happen, y'all. It's been a minute before I've been before y'all in this juicing, y'all. It's been a minute. Look at that. I'm gonna chop one more. This size jar, I'll put about four pods in. These okra here are fresh. You can use frozen if you need to. You know, some people can't find fresh, but you can use frozen. You're gonna let this sit overnight. You're not gonna have it. You're not gonna drink it immediately. I mean, you can, but you want to let that. I call it slime, but it has a technical term for it. It has an actual name, and it's not the slime, but you want to let it. You want to let it penetrate in, okay? So I'll make me 2 of these. When I made my okra stew, if y'all saw me when I made my okra stew, did y'all see me when I made my okra stew? I made okra stew, y'all, and some fufu to be exact. So when y'all saw that there, I had some leftover okra. This is not it. I already drank that okra water. But I said, well, let me show them about making some okra water. So that's what I'm doing here. As y'all can see, I got the okra in here. Hey, Stephanie, welcome in. I see you. Hey, Sonia. Thank y'all for being here. Live with Tashiria. Welcome in. Thank y'all for being here. Come through, come through, come through. We get ready to have some juicing. But first, we just making us some quick okra water. Okay? Okay? This is my lab, y'all. You know, this is my chemistry set right here. Yes. Yep. And this is where we're going to be making some high vibe juices, okay? All right. Get Healthy Now Mastery is on my feed right now. One of these juices are courtesy of Get Healthy Now Mastery. On her channel, she made this juice, I think yesterday, or maybe the day before. It might have been the day before. It might have been the day before. It didn't have a particular name, but we're going to talk about it when we get there, y'all. Bear with me. We're getting ready to fill this up with some water. We got one more time to put it in here. And then we getting ready to do this. How y'all Friday going? Thank you for the gifts. And welcome in. Welcome in. Hey. And if you haven't already, go ahead and join the club by hitting that heart at the top. You see the orange heart at the top? Go ahead and join in and tap into the room, into the vibe. And we are going to just drop a daily heart me on the sister, you know, if you feel so inclined to do so. All right. All right, all right. So we're going to get rid of this stuff here. All right. All right, so I got this water over here. Y'all can't see me doing this, but I'm going to show y'all in just a second. It'll take a second to fill this up. And I want y'all to know that make sure you're always washing and cleansing your fruits and vegetables, because at this point in time that we are in this world, we don't know what they're putting on this stuff. We already got to be cautious about whether it's real fruit and vegetables. And here we are. As you can see. All right. And then I let this sit 24 hours before I drink it. Sometimes I drink it before. Definitely. And so good to see you. So good to see you. Yeah. Good to see you. We're going to go ahead and close that up. We'll set it over to the side here. We're going to get this other one filled up. And we get ready to juice, baby. It don't take a lot, y'all. This is what I want to show you, the quickness of actually preparing for your nutrition, right? It's not a hard task. It doesn't take forever. You get what I'm saying? It doesn't take forever. You can get these little jars like this right at the Dollar Tree. Y'all can get it at the Dollar Tree. If not, if you know, for whatever reason, peace and love, for whatever reason, you know, you want to patronize, y'all know I got a link in the description in the bio. You can get them there as well. Okay? So, if y'all just feel so inclined to do so, I'm going to go ahead and drop that on there. All right? And this is what it look like, y'all. That's the okra water. It's ready to have. I'm going to let it sit 24 hours so that it can slime up on me. Yes, get all of that nutrition in there. My doc said it's for drinking okra water. He knows I take metformin. My doc said, go for it. Drinking okra water. He knows I take metformin. Okay. Always check with your doctor. Thank you so much, Inez. Thank you so much. Inez says he's checked with his doctor, and his doctor told him it was okay. So make sure you're checking with your doctor before you change anything in your dietary situation. But I can't see that something that is healthy and nutritious for you, that's going to help your body sustain itself, could be any harm to it. But it can be interactions with medications if you're taking medications. So thank you so much, Inez, for that. And make sure y'all tapping the screen, liking the live. That's how people know that I'm here. If you would, that's all I ask. You know, I'm here. So all I'm asking on your behalf is if you tap the screen, let people know that I am here. Okay? All right, give me a second. I'm going to plug this up over here. There we go. All right, we're going to set this to the side. All right, here we go. We're going to set this to the side. I could have cut those few ones up, but I didn't. Y'all know tomorrow, as we're talking about it, tomorrow we're going to, I'm ready to chop up some more stuff. Tomorrow we're going to be in the kitchen again, you know, every Saturday at 6:26 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be in the kitchen, but I'm going to be cooking tomorrow. I'm going to show y'all some quick and affordable recipes that you can do. I'm going to be preparing one, but it's not going to take that long. I'm going to show you that everything does not have to take a long time. Thank you for the hearts along the side. Everything does not have to take a long time, just like this juicer. Because I'm running my mouth, could be that it takes just a little bit longer. You know what I'm saying? So y'all come on through. Now, So first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna make a green juice, okay? So this green juice is clear and dear to my heart. It gives you that glow. It's great for digestion. It's great for detox. It cleanses the body. We're gonna be using apples, which we know an apple a day keeps the doctor away. So make sure we tap it into all the apples that we can eat, okay? So I'm gonna be doing some green apples. Matter of fact, let me rinse this off. Alchemy in a cup. Alchemy in a cup. Welcome to my lab. Woo! We got some apples. Matter of fact, can y'all see all my fruits back here? Let me pull it off. I'm using this. We're gonna use these cucumbers, this kale. We're going to use the green apples. We're going to use the ginger. And we got some lemons back here we're going to use too. So let's go ahead and cut this up. Now, I do not add the... Yes, kale, baby. You know it. Kale in the house. Okay. This apple smells so good. I got these, all my fruits I got from the the international market. And it smells so freaking good, y'all. So good, so good. So I'm just gonna go ahead and chop it up. I wanted to do everything from scratch with you so you can see that this is not a long process at all. That this is quick, convenient, and it's nutritious and healthy for you at the same time. I mean, it's a win-win, right? But before I'm not gonna put anything in here. Matter of fact, yes I am. I'm gonna go ahead and start loading this. Make sure you're washing all your vegetables and fruits. Matter of fact, my camera look off over here, y'all. Let me turn you around a little bit. Ah, there you go. Now you can see me better. All right. So, stems and all, okay? We're going to just go ahead and cut to this kale. I'm doing stems and all, baby. Stems and all. See them stems? Stems and all. We're going to go ahead and drop that in there. And I always load in my, this is a Nama J2 juicer, and I always load from the bottom, soft on the bottom. And the reason for that is the heavier things pushes that down and helps it to move through, okay? So we're going to load this up. I'm telling you, this smells so good. We're going to go ahead and we're going to load in some of these apples, okay? And we're going to start loading it, right? All right, so we're going to go ahead. There we go. And as we keep... There we go. Y'all ready to see this beautiful green juice, baby? Y'all ready to see this juice? Go, Queen, go! Let's go! Thank you for the engagement. Thank you for being here. KC, thank you for joining the live. Let's go ahead and chop off some of these cucumbers. I leave the skins on because that's my preference. Some people don't like the skin, but there is a lot of nutrition in the skin of a cucumber. Cucumber is one of the most hydrating fruits that you can have, right? Yeah, so just dropping this in here, dropping it in, baby. And y'all see, this is not taking a long time. And I don't know if any of you ever paid attention when you chop up your cucumbers that go ahead and hit that daily heart me. Great rising, Tarkesha. Thank you for being here, sis. Yep, I'm in here juicing today. I'm juicing today. So thank you for joining me on this juice. We get ready to throw it in here. Hey, coffee! And in this paste, lighten up the side. I know that's you, sis. All right, so we're going to go ahead and open this up. We're gonna let it flow. What you think? What you think? What you think? Is it beautiful or what? It's beautiful, right? Let's keep going. Right? Let's keep going. We're gonna cut this other apple up. Yeah. Yeah. It's simple and easy, y'all. Get you a good knife now. Get you a good knife. Don't be trying to cut it with the butter knife because it ain't gonna help. Get you a good knife. If you need a set of knives, I got this Cuisinart knife. Find it in the link in the description. All right. Anything that you see I'm using is in the description, y'all. Thank you for sharing the live, sis. Thank you for sharing the live. Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and open that up again. Look at that, baby. What are you talking about? What y'all talking about today? This smells so good, y'all. It smells like cleansing. It smells like health. It smells so delightful. The smell makes you excited. Okay, the smell makes you excited. All right, we're gonna drop up another one of these. These some big boys. I got these at the Asian market too, y'all. When I cut these, they smell like watermelon. I know I just said that, but yes, they do. You know it's in the watermelon family, right? Hey, Jay Brown, welcome in. I see you. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Smells so good. I wish I could smell it. I wish I could smell it. I really do. Just imagine it. And if you're not busy right now, pull out your juicer. Let's make some juice together, baby. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay? Let's make some juice together. Okay? I'm going to be making, I always make my darker juices. I should have made my lighter juice first, but we're going to go ahead and I'm going to run something through here because I wasn't thinking I was supposed to make my lighter juice first. But that's okay. Because you know what? It's all going to the same place, okay? Jay Brown! Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you for joining, Red. Thank you for being here. All right, so let's go. All right. Oh, got a little bit of kale left over. All right, so I'm going to take this ginger. And we don't use a lot of ginger, but because I'm making such a bigger batch of this, a decent batch of it, I'm going to use about 1.5 inches of ginger. And if it needs more, I'm going to put it in there. But this is my ginger. All right, I'm getting ready to drop this lemon in there too. I don't use the skin because it overpowers the juice to me. Some people like the skin. There are benefits in the skin of a lemon. Okay? There are benefits in the skin of a lemon, but for myself, it's just overpowering. You know, it changes the taste of the juice to me. Okay? Let's see. Alright, I don't really want to, it's got a lot of foam today. I don't know why, but let's go ahead and get out a strainer. I don't want to use that one. I'm going to use this one. And I'll tell you another tip I got from my sister, Get Healthy Now Mastery. Oh my gosh, the beach. Girl, enjoy that time. You have fun for me. I love the beach. Okay? Thank y'all for being here. Welcome in. Thank you, Josette. Thank you so much. You're awesome also. You are awesome too, Josette. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. All right, I'm going to go ahead and turn this off for a second. We're going to straighten this out. Now, I did get this little tip here. I saw Get Healthy Now Mastery using her bowl, and she was straining it. But I don't usually strain because, I mean, I like the foam and all, honestly. But I'm going to go ahead and pour this out, and because we're going to continue to juice out the rest of these. Uh, Look at that, y'all. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like not putting everything in there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna drop it right back in there. I know y'all like, well, why you doing that? Rock with me. Rock with me, because I don't like waste, y'all. I don't like waste. Because, you know, this is the thing that I need to address, too, because I had someone ask me about juicing. They were like, are you losing a lot of the fruit or the vegetable that you're using? Are you wasting a lot of it? Well, you don't have to waste it, right? You can use this pulp because it comes out super dry, and you can make crackers. You can make broth. You can make vegetable broth. I mean, it doesn't have to be wasted, right? But if you're a person that don't know what to do, then that's when you start, losing out on things. And you can even freeze this, right? You don't have to use it right away. You can put it in the freezer, okay? So you can just keep it, and so you clean, Damo! I think you said Damo. So that's what it's looking like so far, y'all. Now we're gonna go ahead and juice up the rest of these cucumbers because it don't make no sense to leave them there. We're also gonna get some more apples on the subject. Even though I don't have any more kale, it's okay. We're gonna go ahead and do that, and we're gonna do one more lemon. So I'm gonna throw that lemon in there right now. Yes, yes, yes. Look at this. This juice smells so good. I'm ready to drink some right now, y'all. I'm ready to drink it right now. Alchemy in a cup. Alchemy in a cup. This is my chemistry set right here, y'all. Okay. Alchemy in a cup. Just like that. If y'all see, this is not taking a long time. For the most part, it's because I'm yapping and yapping, right? Yapping and tapping. Coach Dame, welcome in. I'm reading what somebody else put, but I did not see. But welcome in, Coach Dame. Thank you, Joseph, for following me. Thank you. I definitely will check you out as well if you are a creator. So definitely that. Let's go ahead here and get this stuff popping, baby. Alchemy in a cup. Alchemy in a cup. And y'all know I just purchased me a dehydrator. But what I had learned prior to having a dehydrator, because I have to build up to these gadgets and toys and things that I like to have in my kitchen. I am a gadget collector. I'm not gonna even lie to y'all. I'm not gonna even hold you. I love me some gadgets. Okay. So what I have come to realize is, I'm gonna throw a little bit more ginger in there too. What I have come to realize is you can use your oven to dehydrate. But I just wanted the gadget. So I don't know if y'all can see it. Oh, y'all can't see it. It's not in the frame. I have a dehydrator over in the corner over there. And if y'all tap in tomorrow, y'all get to see some of the things that I have dehydrated. And check that out. I have check out the things that I have dehydrated on the channel. In my kitchen. Yes. You drinking green juice right now? Yes. And thank you. Hey, Coach B. You keep shining too, my sister. You, brother, you keep shining too. Thank you so much for being here, Coach B. Yeah, so we in here juicing today, Coach. Yes, we are. We are juicing today. Some apples. I'm gonna taste this right here to make sure that it's not, because I might be overpowering it with the apple. I don't know, but we're gonna see. Let me tell you something. Even if you in your chemistry set, all right, using your chemistry set. This is my chemistry set. This is my chemistry set, I should say. Even if you're using it, and you put things in there and you don't know what it's gonna come out like, it's vegetables. I know, and we always think that something that tastes good is always good. But we know a lot of things that taste good that's not good for you. Am I right? We know a lot of things that taste good that's not good for you. So let me tell you something when it comes down to this juicing. I'm going to tell you, every time you make a juice, keep it real. It don't come out tasting always that fabulous. And I'm going to tell you why. You probably don't get the same juice every time that you juice. Because you're always adding, you might have a little bit more of this than you had the last time. I mean, you can taste it as you go along. But at the same time, you don't always get the same results. Because you don't get the same results, sometimes the juice don't taste that great. But in my experience, when I was growing up, medicine was nasty. And that wasn't even real medicine, y'all. I mean, I'm not saying, excuse me, forgive me for saying those words. That wasn't even this natural medicine from the source, right? It wasn't even this. It was the medicine that you bought over the counter that your mama used to make you taste. People today still ingesting castor oil, and it tastes like crap. But it's a natural thing, right? But we know that it's good for us. So why wouldn't we, as we made up this concoction here, right, turn it into and say, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna eat this or drink this anyway, right? Because you know that you made it from the heart. You know that you made it with intentions for it to be good for your body. All right, so we get ready to get a glass out of here or something so I can taste this up. Just to make sure, because this batch right here definitely may taste different than that other batch, okay? So here we go. All right, man, I think it was something in this glass. Hold on. I'm going to try that again. I don't like wasting, but I also don't like seeing nothing in the glass. All right, here we go. It tastes fine. What I'm going to do, though, this tastes fine. And I wonder if I mix it with this other one, what it'll come out like. So we get ready to see. We get ready to pour this over into here. Because remember I told you, I really ain't about losing out on the vibrancy. Look at that. That looks delicious, y'all. That looks delicious. And I'm going to use my little knife and I'm going to stir it up just like so. Like I said, I'm a real person. We ain't got to do all that fancy stuff over here. It's fancy smancy, Queen, that is true. Every juice is going to taste different. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Welcome in, Princess Kai, Cornell. And I know you know, Get Healthy Now Mastery. I know you know, because you be over there juicing up a storm. Now, let's go ahead and pour this into, you know what? I thought this was, I did it because I wanted it to be able to mix everything together. But then I need the funnel to be able to pour them into my jars. So with that being said, I could use a funnel. Let me see if I have a funnel over here. I really didn't think that through, y'all. I didn't think it through. I didn't think it all the way through. But that's okay. We're about to see what we can do. All right. We're about to see what we can do. All right, all right, all right. I got these funnels here. I don't know, y'all. I kind of feel, I'm feeling this. I'm feeling this. I'm not feeling this. I'm feeling this. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to pour some of this back into this container for me to transport it into the, into my jars. Okay. All right. There we go. I'm feeling this, but I ain't feeling that. Okay. Let's taste it together. Let's taste it together and see what come of it. All right. It's just like when you cook it in the kitchen. What did I tell you about when you cook it in the kitchen? Always taste. Taste, taste, taste. Grand Rising, Lisa. On some real stuff, it actually can use some more lemon. To me, it can use some more lemon. I'll put that right there. It can use some more lemon, and it can use a little bit more ginger, honestly. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to use a half a lemon. What do I do with my knife? Oh. I'm going to do a half a lemon, and I'm going to do a little bit more ginger. What I tell y'all this is? This the chemistry set. This the chemistry set. You can't never go wrong with ginger, except for you could put a little bit too much. And baby, when you do that, it come out a little, you know, too strong. But that's okay. All right? All right, so let's go ahead and use half of this lemon. Because I'm using lemon for my next recipe. So I'm going to do half of this lemon here and see how that turned out. All right, all right, all right. All right, there we go. Now let's see what we got. We got some ginger in there. We got some lemon. Let's see what happens when we mix this in. This lemon is also going to help cleanse out this machine. So when I get ready to do my next juice, which is going to be, I'm going to call it Get Healthy Now Mastery. I'm going to call it Get Healthy Now Mastery. I don't know. I got to give it a name. Get Healthy Now Mastery Explosion. I don't know. I don't know where she got the recipe from, or she created it off of the top of her head. But, you know, I'm going to throw this one in there too, y'all. But, because I needed to clear my juicer. I know it's going to be fire because it's got some of my favorite items in it, okay? Does it have a name? Get Healthy Now Mastery. Does it have a name? Does it have a name? All right, y'all. So. All right, so we're going to turn this off. Go ahead and pour that back in there. Pour that in there like so. I know it's full, y'all, but I needed this to mix. I needed this to mix. Okay? I need to mix this together, baby, because that's what's going to give it that. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Baby, when your taste buds know, they know, okay? When they know, they know. When they know, they know. All right, so let's go ahead and rinse this out because I'm ready to use this for the other one too. I do like my bowl method. First time I'm using the bowl method, but it is helping me quite a bit. Oh, matter of fact, I better keep this over the top. Keep this right here just in case. Throw the apple back there. Just in case when I'm filling these jars. All right, y'all ready to see something nice and fly? Watch me fill these jars up. Look at here. Look at here. Look at that. Woo! Tell me that ain't beautiful. Tell me it ain't beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful and it tastes delicious, y'all. I'm juicing quite a bit this time around because I'm going to concentrate quite a bit on my juice this week. So, this upcoming week, I should say. Juices usually last a lot. I get that question a lot too. Juices usually last in the refrigerator 48 hours. Uh-oh. I don't want that much. 48 hours. And where's my cup? And so, with that being said, ain't it beautiful, sis? It is beautiful. It is. Let me clean up my mess. It is beautiful. It is. It's absolutely beautiful. I love, when I tell you I love partaking in this type of medicine for the body, mind, and spirit. What is it for? The mind, body, and spirit. What we do over here in Queen's Alchemy? Nourish what? The mind, body, and spirit. Let's do it. I also get questions like, how much do you have to pay for, this is 4 juices. I used 4 cucumbers, 3 large apples, 1 bunch of kale, about 2 inches of ginger, and 2 lemons. Actually 3 lemons. I used 3 lemons because I used 1 to rinse it out, but that's okay. 3 lemons, right? Going to the store, just to kind of give you a breakdown on this, because a lot of people want to know how much it costs to juice. Well, I don't put no price on it because I don't put no price on my health. You either going to pay for your health now or pay for it later in doctor bills. And that is a quote from my brother, Rooted in Essential Oils, okay? And that's real talk. You either going to pay for it today or you're going to pay for it later. Right now, if you were to go to the store and buy 4 16 ounces or 15 ounces of juice like this, then you're probably, of natural fresh juice, they're probably going to charge you for just, if it was all in one container, you're probably going to pay about $15 for it. That's me guessing. I have no clue. I have no clue. However, what I paid for those cucumbers, the cucumbers themselves were 89 cents a piece. I used 4 of them, so might as well say $4. The lemons were 8 for $1.99. So basically 4 for $1. I don't know why they put 8 for $1.99. For $1. So I used 3 of those, so that wasn't even $1. So now we're at $5. Might as well just say $5. The ginger, I forgot how much it was, but it really wasn't expensive. But let's just throw $1 on there for that. So now we're at $6. Okay. Those apples were $1.29 a pound. I think I had 1.5 pounds with those 4 because they're large apples. So let's just say $2. So now I think we're about $8 in. Am I right? $8 in, and I got this juice. I got 4 juices for $8. Now to some people, that might not seem like a lot. But guess what I got left over? This. Guess what else I got left over? This. Guess what else I got left over? These. Guess what else I got left over? This. Okay, so we're talking $8, and I didn't even spend the entire $8 on that juice. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So, cheers to that, right? Cheers to that. Cheers to that, right? Cheers. Cheers to that. Because we have such a huge misconception about juicing. Huge misconception about juicing. We really think that it's costly, and we really think that we're throwing away a lot of our fruits and vegetables when they're reusable. You can reuse these. in other ways, right? So I'm going to put this in a baggie and put it to the side. Yes. And then I can make another juice, right, for the same $8. It's not going to even be $8, right? Because I put majority of the ingredients that I use, which is the lemons and I added that in there. If I would have did a fraction of that, it would have been less than $8, right? If I would have did a fraction of it, it would have been less than $8, because really it was a fraction of what I spent. All right, so let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. All right, let me get my baggie. I just take this baggie right here. It's a freezer bag. You can put the date on it, put it right in the freezer. Follow me? This is easy, simple, easy peasy. Easy peasy. Bam. You can put it in the freezer, you can use it, right? Well, oh my gosh, it smells so good. I'm going to set it to the side for now. And we're going to keep this party going, okay? We're going to keep this party popping. All right? After I put some lids on here. Right? Ain't nobody tell me I ain't put no lids on the juice. Ain't nobody said nothing. Ain't nobody said, Queen, you ain't put no lid on the juice. You ain't put no lids on the juice. You ain't said, nobody said that. Why ain't nobody say, hey, don't forget to put the lids on the juice. Y'all supposed to be watching out for me. Y'all supposed to be here with me. Y'all supposed to be here. Ain't nobody saying nothing. All right, so that's boom, boom. That's 4. Oh, shoot. Glad I ain't pull that quickly. Boom, boom. That's 4. All right. All right, here we go. Now, this is the juice that everybody's been waiting for, okay? This is the juice I've been waiting for, because I can't wait to taste this one, baby. I can't wait to taste this one. I cannot wait to taste this juice. I am super, super excited, okay? So this juice consists of, I was supposed to clean up this mess. This juice consists of, give me 1 second. Carrots, pineapple, orange, lemon, grapefruit, ginger, and turmeric. What? What did the juice? What did the juice have in it? The juice has turmeric. It has carrots. And I'm gonna use all these carrots because in her juice. Now I don't know. She said it tastes delicious. So and I ain't doubting it. She had quite a few carrots, but we're gonna do this pineapple first. Now look at the size of this pineapple. I just want to show y'all the size of this pineapple. This is a very nice sized pineapple here. I also wash my pineapple before I use it because I also use the exterior of this and some of the inside to create a tea, okay? With that being said, let me move this over. And I'm going to put these okra back in the refrigerator. And I'm going to use this. Oh, I can use this right here. Okay. I didn't realize I could use this right here. I ain't got to use that one. I'm going to use this one. And I'm going to put my pills in here, okay? That's what I'm going to do. Because I'm going to keep them. I'm going to keep them. Again, no waste. No waste. Not even the peels of the pineapple. Because I'm going to make a tea. And I shared the tea with y'all before. I'll share it with you again. But I've shared the tea with you before. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this bottom off. Like so. Just like that. Oh my God. We'll throw that in there like that. Smells so delicious. And then we're going to go ahead and cut this top off just like that. I think these are so pretty. So I'm going to set that right there. Now, what I'm going to do, as y'all can see, pineapple, and it smells so good. Oh my God. We're going to go ahead and we're going to cut this down and slice it off, okay? You want to get those eyelets out, so I'm going to hit it again, right? Definitely that. Don't want those eyelets in there. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this one down, like so. Like so. And this is the portion that I'm telling you that I'm keeping to make my tea. Yeah, baby. When I tell you this is the best tea ever, it's the best tea ever. All right, so look at here. So I'm gonna take these, I'm gonna put them back here. Because all of this is gonna go in a pot and I'm gonna boil it. I'm gonna boil it with some ginger, ginger. We're gonna boil it with a little bit of cinnamon. We're gonna use cinnamon sticks, rosemary, and that's it. That's it. That's the whole tea. Rosemary, ginger, cinnamon, and pineapple. The whole of the pineapple. Okay. You can't lose. I'm trying to tell you. I can't lose when I'm with you. Let me tell y'all, I sing love songs to myself. How many of y'all sing love songs to yourself? Huh? How many of y'all sing love songs to yourself? Huh? Y'all singing love songs to yourself? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Now we're going to put that bad boy in here. Let's turn on some music. Say music. No, stop. Woo, woo. Ow. Let's go. What you say there? I love it over here. I love it. Love you being over here. Peace and love. Good vibes only. Yes, yes, yes. You do all the time. Okay. Good. That is awesome. You got to, sis. You got to. It's sweet too, y'all. Drink it in the morning and your aura get bright. You know, your aura is your energy, baby. Y'all cleansing that aura? Get to juicing, baby. You can start cleansing that aura. Yes, yes. Mucho grande. Mucho grande? Mucho grande? Peace and love. Welcome in. Greetings. Welcome to Queen's Alchemy. If I said it, it's probably right. You said, is that right? If I said it, it's probably right. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, yeah. Hold on one second. Feels like sunshine running through your veins, turn a wreck in the mix, got you glowing from within. Anti-inflammatory goddess, let the healing begin. This ain't just juice, this intention in a stream, a whole cleanse for yourself, a deep body dream. Next, red cabbage. All right, here we go. Now I see some people core their pineapples. I don't core them. I thought about, you know what? It's another gadget that I want to get, though. It is another gadget that I want to get. I do want to get a core. Great rising! Great rising! Growing with Rhonda. Dorothy, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Good to see you. Good to see you. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Let's start this boy up. All right? Let's start it up. Back in the lab. I'm in the lab, y'all. Come through. See what I'm mixing up today. Y'all want to see what I'm mixing up? You know, all of us who juice, we definitely consider our kitchens our labs. I definitely do, because I not only mix up juices in this lab, I actually mix up nutrition and vibrations. So here on Queen's Alchemy, you're always going to get a good vibe. You're going to feel the frequency, because frequency meets flavor all the time in this kitchen. So make sure y'all tapping in, especially this Saturday. We're going to be creating in the kitchen, and I'm going to be showing you some easy ways to, y'all want to see easy ways to prepare meals. I'm doing quick and easy meals for the rest of the month. Something quick and easy, something that you can eat, fix for the family. You can do it on your day off. You can do it when you work, after work, and it's not going to take a long time, but you also still healthy and nutritious for the body, right? So definitely that. Let's go ahead and open that up. Look at that. And remember, I was concerned. I didn't want the green to overlap, right? Well, now that the pineapples has gone through there along with that lemon, it's cleansed this out. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. I'm going to bring y'all a little bit closer to me, too. Just a little bit, so I can see the screen just a little bit better. All right, let's see. Ah, she said her. Yes, 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 yes. Y'all, I don't know if y'all ready, but Get Healthy Now Mastery said in her lab is her doctor's office. Come through, sis. Come through. Those are bars, y'all. That's bars. Make your food your medicine. Let's go. Dang. I love it. She said it's her doctor's office. Let's go. She said it's her doctor's office. What? Woo! Woo! Let me go ahead and, before I do these carrots, let me go ahead and do these grapefruits. I also peel the grapefruits before I put them in there. Oh my God. Oh my God. That was right on time, sis. Right on time. All day, every day. Yes. Welcome in. Wait, who was it? Nadim. Welcome in. Welcome in. And y'all know I got me some Alchemist on this this part of the my Alchemist, I'm sorry. That's part of the Queen's Alchemy's tribe. Make sure y'all tap it in with them. Anybody you see with that crown on their head, that's them. That would be Ann. Coffee No Cream, Get Healthy Now Mastery, Lala, the High Vibe Coach, all of them. Rocking with the Queen, creating alchemy and labs in their own kitchen, yes. Here we are together. Oh, you over from her channel, yes, come through. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you, Margie, for telling people that I'm here. Yes. Make sure y'all tapping into my sister Margie. She is Get Healthy Now Mastery, where she is doing all things health and wellness. She's moving the body. She's juicing every day. She's perfecting her raw journey, where she's eating only raw diet. And right now she been juicing and eating raw since November. Let's go. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So we just gonna go ahead and Like I said, I just pulled this off right here. This is a Nama J2 juicer, and I am an affiliate with Amazon. You can find it there. The description is in the link in the description. If you're interested in it, you can just click the link, take a look at it. You can also take a look. I have some other juicers too that might be, because sometimes people look and say, "Well, wow, that's an expensive juicer, right?" My thing is you can't put a price on your health, but I know you can put a price on what you can afford, right? But a lot of times we afford the things that we want to afford, right? We'll go get that lobster meal that costs you $40, $50, right? When I just told you can go get a couple fruits and vegetables for 10. And you can do that. And over time, the investment that you make in one of these juicers like this will in turn be an investment towards your health, which will then lower the possibility or probability of you being ill, as long as you use it like you should use it. You know what I'm saying? Like you could use it to benefit from, right? Let's go. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell y'all this. My mother-in-law sent me some oranges. She does it every year, basically for the holidays. That's what she does. She sends oranges. And I think they shipped in from Florida. I'm not sure. But they're super sweet. So it was right on time for this recipe, y'all. Right on time for this recipe. Okay. Let's go ahead and bop, bop. Wow. Now benefits of grapefruit. Grapefruit lowers blood pressure. That's why we think that, sometimes we see that it's a conflict with your medications. That's why I say, even though it seems like I'm just doing something simple as, this, if you are on medications through a doctor, I am not here to advise you not to take your medications. I'm not here telling you that these are miracle things. I'm not giving you any advice. I'm letting you know that these are the properties. You can Google and see that grapefruit lowers blood pressure, right? So I'm not telling you something that you can't Google for yourself, right? I'm not giving false information. I'm just letting you know that it's not something that you cannot find yourself. You can see it for yourself, okay? I'm not that person. But what I will say is, it has that, and it also has vitamin. I want to say it has vitamin C, vitamin K. The oranges definitely have vitamin C and K. And if you're a person that is like myself, I deal with hyperthyroidism, and what I will tell you is, the more I juice, I can tell when I'm not juicing or not doing as I would normally do. Ooh, this smells so good. I already know. Yes, absolutely. I already know when I'm dealing with that, because I know if y'all ever paid attention, I'm going to raise my glasses. Y'all see how I have those bags under my eyes. I'm carrying a lot of luggage. Please understand. I noticed it showing up right before I was diagnosed with hypothyroidism. And hold on, I gotta stop the pump the brakes. There we go. I don't advise you put your hand in there like that either, but there we go. So the hyperthyroidism, the thyroid issue is causing those bags under the eyes. I noticed it when I originally, like I said, got diagnosed with it. I asked the doctor about it, they weren't, you know, they're like, well, that could be from any, you know, deficiency, which it is from a deficiency. It's a deficiency of vitamin K that you will see this under your eye. But also, I think it plays into a bigger picture than that, right? It's a bigger picture than just the vitamin K. So I feel like if I get enough nutrients into my body, then I will begin to correct these things. And on certain days, the more I juice, depending on what I juice, when I juice, the more I juice, the more I take in juice. I usually drink juice every day. Since I've been on my parasite cleanse, though, the juice has been... Hold on one second, y'all. Somebody's at my door. The kitchen, it's the lab I create. Why turn fruits into frequencies and veggies into fate. Got my apron like a coat, got my juice like a wand. Every color in the glass make the cells respond. I'm the queen of alchemy. Yeah, I blend with intuition. This is healing in a bottle. This is liquid nutrition. Every sip raises spirit. Every pour got a purpose. I'm mixing up elixirs like I'm working behind the curtain. All right, y'all, I apologize. So it was a delivery at my door. I'm back. And what I was saying was, since I was on my parasite cleanse, I wasn't... Oh, I can turn my thing. Oh, y'all can see... Over there, y'all can see my dehydrator. All right, there we go. Bop, bop. You ready to pour this in here? Bam. Ain't that pretty, y'all? It's got some green floating in there, but it's okay. It's got some green floating in there, but ain't it pretty? Look how pretty that color is. Y'all know orange is my favorite color. If y'all didn't know, you know now. But I didn't do as much juicing on my parasite cleanse because I didn't want to counteract. But I am still cleansing the parasites, right? So I'm just taking it to a different level. There's stages to it. I did the first one with the blood purifier, drinking the teas twice a day in the rising and in the evening, where I did the parasite punisher and the and I did the herbs for blood purifier. So now I'm going to implement loving my liver, because we get ready to do the liver, and then we're going to do the kidney. But everything is combined with me doing the parasite. Okay, so that's why I'm introducing the juice back in. So that's why you hadn't seen me juice as much either, because I wasn't doing it that way. Green is your favorite color. Yes, green, green, baby. Green, green. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, so now we get ready to set this over here. All right, and we get ready to take in these carrots. And we're not going to chop them one at a time either, because we ain't about to do that. We ain't about to do that. We're gonna chop them more than one at a time, okay? Now, carrot has beta carotene. Now, are y'all familiar with that? That is definitely something good for the eyesight. It's good for stamina. I don't know if y'all familiar with, it keeps you up abreast. In that visual, the fact that it actually is good for clearing your mind. It's good. It's really good for that. It's good for your eyes. The most thing I've ever heard in my life is that carrots are good for your eyes. But I also heard recently that it increases your stamina, and it also helps with clarity. So I need to put all the carrots I can in here, okay? Because y'all see I got on these glasses, and I need to be able to, get it going. Hey. This one we're going to add some turmeric in here. Now, when you know what you're putting in your body, it makes all the difference in the world, okay? When you know that what you're putting in your body is impacting some type or triggering some type of health benefit, then you should always feel good when you do it. You get what I mean? You should always feel good. You should feel fabulous when you do it. And I do feel great. Y'all know I feel awesome, right? You know, you can do a rough chop on these. These ain't got to be perfect. I do not put the stem because, again, I use this pulp. I'm going to use this pulp here, okay? So definitely that. And then for this carrot, actually, I'm going to separate this one from the citrus, the carrots, because I may make mini carrot desserts or carrot crackers. I'm not sure, but I plan on doing something with that. So I'm going to go ahead and, oh my gosh, I don't have any more. I got this. I'll use this one. I don't have any more. I don't know how I ran out of this. Hold on, y'all. I don't know if y'all can see me. Just putting it in there like that. Dang. I'm telling you, Margie said that this was her here you go. Again, set that to the side. She said this is her doctor's office. Woo! That right there is deep. That's ringing with me, babe. That's ringing with me. That's talking. That's real talk right there. Because in all essence, in all actuality, it's mine too. Y'all know, by the way, my kitchen, the fact that I go in my kitchen and I create in my kitchen, that's why I'm teaching, I'm not teaching anything. That's why I'm sharing, I should say, all of the things that I've done that helps me get to the place I'm at. I reversed my high blood pressure. I lowered my cholesterol levels tremendously, and I reduced my medication that I take for my thyroid. Matter of fact, I'm due to go see my in April. I'm due to go see my endocrinologist, and I got a feeling that he gonna say you don't need it. I got this feeling, so we gonna see. I'm definitely gonna report back to you. We gonna see what he say. Okay, so this is definitely something exciting, right? But I did reduce the amount of medication. I used to take 4 pills for my thyroid, and now I'm down to 2, and no medication for high cholesterol and no medication for high blood pressure. Okay, so just know by changing the way you eat can impact. I'm by no way telling you that you need to stop taking your medication. If you're prescribed by your doctor, you need to consult with your doctor. Ask your doctor. You know, consult with that doctor. Ask that doctor, hey, is it okay if I, ask them, do you think there's a way that you can control your blood pressure otherwise? What do you need to do to get off that medication? Now, be careful when you ask this question. It says healthy eating is the best way and how to reverse the thyroid back to health. Absolutely. Thank you, Ann, for the gifts. Thank you so much. So listen to this. So the reason I said be careful when you ask about removing how can you get off the medication, or what is it that you can do naturally to get off the medication. Depending on your doctor, they may get upset, right? They may get upset. And I'm going to tell you why they may get upset. I know you're probably thinking, well, why would I want to be at a doctor that gets upset? I'm just going to share my experience, okay? Hey, Levi, welcome in. How are you? Yeah, I'm just one person. He said, are you single? I'm just the one person. Yep, I'm one person. You might be in my future. Okay. That's going to make it double. Because I'm one person. I'm single. I'm one person. But look at that orange, baby. Is that talking or what? That's talking right there. All right, so let's get this ginger going. My doctor told me that when I said to him, I had ended up passing out being on that medication. one of the medications I was on caused me to pass out, black out. I got this on my chin, and y'all see my lip is like, it's still messed up because it went into my, and it was blood everywhere. I mean, just to kind of give y'all an overview of how bad it was, right? But it was due to the medication that I was taking, and it not being something that was right for me. I guess I had just got on this medication, and so when that happened, I was not trying to be on this medication. I was like, excuse me, doctor, is there any way, you know, I went in to see him after the situation happened, and I said, excuse me, is there any way that, or anything that I can do to help me get off this medication, because it doesn't make me feel good to know that I took this medication and it made me pass out. It lowered my blood pressure too low, right? Because all they're doing, honestly, when you go to the doctor, it's called ruling out. Rule out. I don't know if you ever heard that before, but when you go to the doctor, they rule out because they don't have the cause of what's really happening. So they need to know that they're treating the right thing. They don't know exactly what prescription to give you to make it work. That's why sometimes when you're on these medications, you will see things happen. You'll see things happen. I don't even see Get Healthy talking. I'm sorry if I missed it. Let me see. Did I miss it? Okay, beautiful. She says, she says, now y'all, I do go to the doctor's office when I need to go. Healing starts with what we put in the body. Okay, that's exactly true. And so that's why I'm not discouraging anyone from that, right? But you got to do your own research, right? You're not sitting here looking at me and listening to me because you're not curious about how I reverse my high blood pressure, why I juice like I do, why I think that, you know, putting things in my body for nutrition purposes, it will keep these things at bay, right? Why do I think these things? Because I did my own research. So I'm giving you this information about my story. I'm just telling the story right now, right? So this is just me sharing with you my experience. So with this doctor saying to me, basically, when I asked about this, because it made me feel, like I said, that when they prescribe something, sometimes it feels off, and they'll tell you, your body has to adjust to it. You got to think about it. Why, if it's something to help the situation you're in, does your body need to adjust to it? You have to think about that. So they don't have the number one response to what it is that you need. They're ruling it out, right? They're taking one thing at a time. They're saying, okay, we're going to try this. And if this don't work, I want you to come back and see me. And we're going to look at what it is. Well, in this case, I was prescribed this. I wasn't told that. But of course, I came back once I realized that I passed out, and it had to do with the fact that my blood pressure had dropped so low and my prescription was incorrect that they had to drop, you know, all the medications that they were giving me. At the time, I was taking 6 medications because I was taking medication for, 8, because I was taking medication for the thyroid. I was taking medication for the high cholesterol. They had me on a statin for, I guess, heart, and then they also had me on the high blood pressure. Like I was basically dealing drugs, big time. Okay, I had a lot of medications. With that being said, though, when I asked the doctor, you know, is there any way, you know, anything that I could do that would help me get off this medication, because it didn't make me feel good to pass out like that, and I didn't want to take the chance that this could happen again or something could happen. And then what happens? He's sitting there on his laptop, and when I say this, he go, get off your medication. He said, you're gonna be on this for the rest of your life. Well, He didn't do anything at that moment in time but empower me to research, look, find, and do, and implement and put into place the things that I needed to do for me. Because just like Get Healthy Now Mastery just said, healing starts with what you put in your body. That's where the healing starts. So think about what I'm saying. Okay? Think about what I'm saying. Hey, Michelle, peace and love. Welcome in. Happy Friday. So think about what I'm saying to you. I'm telling you that this doctor told me, Ladybug, welcome in. This doctor told me that I would be on this medication for the rest of my life. So that being the case, I got a couple more oranges in here. Oh, they put my lemon in there. I literally was devastated. So I had to ask a second question to that. I mean, I wasn't going to just take him saying that I was going to be on medication for the rest of my life. I'm not that person. As you can see, I'm probably not going to be that person. I'm not going to be the person that bow down and say, okay, well, I didn't know that I was going to be on medication for the rest of my life, because nobody told me that. If I would have asked the question, this doctor would have never told me that I would have been on medication for the rest of my life. If I wouldn't have asked the question, if I didn't say, what can I do to get off of this medication? He would have never said that you would be on medication for the rest of your life. What would be his reason for telling me that? So he already had a plan in place for me to begin with. Oh, thank you, Ladybug. He already had a plan in place for me to begin with, as far as, me being a forever patient. And so I said to him, you're telling me that there's nothing that you can do there's nothing I can do that will, most doctors are going to tell you, change your diet. They're going to even give you the DASH diet. Y'all know the DASH diet? It's kind of like the SAD diet. The standard American diet, but it's supposed to be healthier. It's called the DASH diet, right? Most doctors will hand you that information. Most doctors will. I'm going to put a little bit more turmeric in there. But, not him. He says, if you want somebody to tell you what you want to hear, then you in the wrong doctor's office. Because I'm not getting ready to tell you something that's not true. You are going to be on medication for the rest of your life. And if this is not what you want to hear, then you need to find you another doctor, because I'm not going to just give you that. I'm not going to just tell you that. Do you know my eyes welled up in tears? Not because of what the information he gave me, not because I believed the information that he gave me, but the fact that you would sit here and tell a person some craziness like that with no regard to their mental, no regard to anything. You get what I'm trying to say? My thing is if I wasn't the person that I was, today I would not be before you. I would be walking around, still eating like I was eating, doing what I was doing, and popping all those pills because I thought, because the doctor said, because this is what I was taught growing up, that you listen to what the doctor tell you to do and you do it, and the doctor is right. I was taught that. I was taught that these doctors go to school for all their lives and do all this stuff, that they know what they're talking about. So why wouldn't I take this doctor at his word, because he said what he said to me? But listen to this. I didn't. That's why I'm standing before you today with this juicer in hand, juice in hand, always bringing nutrition and things to you to show you how I did it. I'm giving you a blueprint of how I reverse my high blood pressure. I'm giving you a blueprint to how I lowered my cholesterol beyond the numbers. Where I went to the doctor. Of course, I got a whole new doctor. That was a cardiologist that I was seeing that said this to me. So my primary care doctor, everything changed because I decided I didn't even want to go to I didn't want to be with them. So I went and saw another doctor. They, of course, had my records and everything, and he's looking and he's like, wait. Now, you know, he like, wait a minute now, wait. I'm dripping. How in the world are your numbers these numbers? When I went back after I made this change, I saw this original doctor in November of 2024. No, of 2023. November of 2023, I saw my primary care doctor. I did not see my primary care doctor again until May of 2024. Let it be known, in January of 2024, I decided, January 15th, which was yesterday, y'all, let's celebrate. This is the perfect time to tell this story. Oh my God, this is lining up. I did not plan this. But however, this story this is my story, right? So of January 15th, which was yesterday, so it's been 2 years since I changed the way I eat, since I changed what I put into my body, how I nourish my body, how I recognized that nourishing my body affected my mental health. Not only that, it impacted my physical health. It impacted my spirituality, my whole concept, my whole everything, right? I didn't realize this until this, going through the process. It was me listening to my first mind. Y'all hear me tell y'all that all the time. That's because it is so true. Listen to your first mind. Listen to your first mind, okay? Listen to your first mind. My first mind told me on January 15th, this was not a plan. I did not have a plan on January 14th when I went to bed to wake up on January 15th. And I didn't have a plan just to wake up and say, oh, you know what? I'm going to fast. No. Or I'm going to change my life. No. I woke up and I heard the words, you need to fast. This is in January. So remember, I last seen previous to the November visit with the primary doctor was when I decided to change my whole system after that doctor told me what he told me, which would have been earlier that year, like in May or June of 2023. That doctor told me that I would be on medication for the rest of my life. Okay, that was June something. So I didn't move expeditiously, trying to change the situation because I was kind of in shock, in awe of what was going on. So I did some research. I looked into some things, and then one day, I wake up and right there, you need to fast, and I didn't even question it. That was my first mind talking to me. That was my first mind talking to me. And I didn't even know what it consists of to really fast. I had looked into some fasting. But I didn't really know. I just did it. But then I asked a question, because you can ask a question and you will get the answer. I asked the question. The question was, okay, so I fast today and then what? I got the response. Fast for 3 days, and then you can eat. I was like, that's a weird response. So I go Google, because, Google is there. Google is there, So I go Google what happens when you fast for 3 days. It has a name. It's called Rolling 72 Fast. It has a name. Who would have thought? It had a name. It has a name called the Rolling 72 Fast. Where you fast for 3 days, you eat for 1. Fast for 3, eat for 1. And I did that for 30 days. I just stuck on it. I just kept doing it. I ate, but when I started eating, I didn't go back to eating the crap I was eating, because right before, the night before this, I woke up and it said to fast The night before that, I guess I had just had some Panda Express. Panda Express, I want y'all to know, definitely uses MSG, which is an addictive quality. I had eaten Panda Express every day, every day, every day, every day. They had put one in the area, and I decided that I'm going to go ahead and eat this Panda Express every day because I was so excited that it was one in the area. You know, Panda Express is like a Chinese fast track. You know, everything is already prepared. The fried rice, the noodles, the chicken, the whatever, right? So all of this stuff I was eating on a regular basis. That day, I didn't eat any of that. None of it. I fasted from it. I fasted from it for 3 days. I did exactly what my first mind told me to do. Now, in conjunction to that, when I went back to eating, I decided, why would I put the same stuff back in my body? I didn't, after the 3rd day, I didn't sit up there and say, oh, you know what? I can't wait to get to Panda Express. No, because you start to reset your appetite when you do this. But again, this is my beginning. I don't even know this is what I'm doing. This is after further research, after I listened to myself, that I kept researching, like, why would I? And then I find out your body will tell you and talk to you. So you need to pay attention when your body is telling you something. Sometimes you can have a craving for something that you think is so super odd, especially something that you don't really eat. And you're like, dang, I could use some collard greens right now. It could be that you need the folic acid. Your body will tell you what it is you need. You get what I'm saying? It may be something that you consistently eat on a regular basis, but it's going to tell you when you need it. So my body was telling me, hey, I need a break. You've been stuffing me with all of this Panda Express for 2 months straight, almost every day. That's been my meal every day, and I looked forward to it. Now, granted, we're going to get this juice going, y'all. We're not going to let it sit here too long. Now, granted, give me a second. All right. I need to be able to chew and bubble gum and walk at the same time. Granted, I did this fast, and I came back from this fast, and I decided to eat differently, which is what I share with you all the time. These are the ways that I ate that got me to this place. Now, during that time, from January to the time that I went to go see the doctor again in May, just to give y'all this, understanding, a time frame. So from January, when I started, January 15th, to the time I went to see the doctor, actually it was May 12th. It was the day I went to go see the doctor. I had already seen him, remember, prior to, in November. When I went there, I weighed in at 55 pounds. The day I went in on May, listen to me, please, because from November to January, I wasn't doing crap. I was eating what I was eating and doing what I was doing, and I was eating that Panda Express every day. I got on that scale at that doctor's office, and he could not understand. Matter of fact, he grilled me and asked me what it was I was doing. He could not understand how I had released 50 pounds. How I released 50 pounds. He says, do you know how much you weighed when you were here before? I said, no, I don't. He said, you weighed 255 pounds. He said, you 205 pounds. He said, what are you doing? He said, also, do you know what your blood pressure was the last time you was here? I said, no, I don't. He said it was 145/98. I said, no, I didn't know that. He said, but why is your blood pressure 117/79? I don't know, doctor. I just changed the way I ate. I rebuilt my body. Fasting is a reset. Understand that. And my body knew what it needed. That's all. I don't want to go, but that's my story. right? That's my story. And that's how I'm living. And that's why I'm here before y'all today constantly. You know, maybe I don't share my story enough where people can understand why I do what I do, why I show up like I show up. Because I know that there are doctors out there that's telling other people what I was told, that there is no way that you will be on this medication for the rest of your life. Even if the medication make you feel like shit, you're going to be on this medication for the rest of your life. There's somebody out there telling somebody else that. Do you know when, give me a second, let me concentrate. Do you know when you give someone news? Peace and love, welcome in, precious. Thank you so much for being here, Nadia. Do you know when you tell someone something, it impacts them? If a person goes to the doctor and the doctor says to you, in certain countries, when they give a diagnosis, they don't tell the person that they have diseases, because then they begin to operate and function like they have this disease. It becomes a crutch, or it becomes something that they lean on, or they make it as an excuse of what it is that's going on instead of fighting against the situation, right? Hey, Miss G, my favorite auntie. And so because of this, I didn't even taste it, y'all. Let's taste it. And because of this, it can cause people who have a chance to live longer, do better. They won't, because they were diagnosed and told that they only have so much amount of time to live, right? Oh my. Get healthy now, mastery. I don't know if you're still in here, sis, but this cheers is fire. Yes, thank you so much. Oh, baby. But what I was saying was, hold on, y'all. What I was saying is that if I would have let that doctor dictate my life, because that's really what he did. He decided that I would be on medication for the rest of my life, whatever that time frame of my life would have been or is. That's what he determined. He made a determination for me. And had I listened to this doctor, I would be in that same place right now today. Instead of pouring up this fresh, cold pressed juice, recipe courtesy of my sister, Get Healthy Now Mastery, that's in the chat. Courtesy of Good Healthy Now Mastery. I would, instead of me meeting people like Get Healthy Now Mastery, or Lala, or Ann, or Nadia, or Miss G, my favorite auntie, right? You're holding your breath. Stop holding your breath. Instead of me meeting these people and them being part of my journey, and me being part of their journey, I will be sitting back with that styrofoam container, eating some Panda Express or whatever else is out here. And in addition to that, popping pills. That's what I would be doing. But instead, I'm here before you with this cold pressed juice. A juicer that I probably pay more for than my car. But I'd rather invest in my health than to invest in medical bills and doctor bills later. You get what I mean? And again, that's courtesy of my brother, rooted in essential oils, who says that all the time. He says, either pay for your health now or pay for it later in doctor bills. Think about that. Because them doctor bills, baby, they be talking, okay? Them doctor bills be talking. Hold on, I got some juice. I was hoping I had a little bit left so I can drink some more. Yes, yes. All right. So send me. Here you go, sis. I text it to you. I'll text you a jar of this juice. I'll text you a jar. All right. Just so we can recap here. This here is a juice courtesy of Get Healthy Now Mastery. And she has been such an inspiration to me. And I don't know if she knows it, but she has been a true inspiration to me, because when I came across her, I realized that, one, I didn't feel alone anymore. You know, I never really felt alone, but I'm saying I saw this was somebody out here doing what I do, living life to the fullest, no matter what's going on. Y'all know I'm not a person that calculates how old you are, your age. I don't do numbers when it comes to that, because that's also something that puts you into a perception of what you should be doing and should not be doing. And Get Healthy Now Mastery is a perfect example of, you can't put nobody in a box. I don't know if you ever seen that woman over there on her channel, but if you have not, please go over there and check her out, because she over there with her legs in the air. I'm surprised she ain't got them wrapped around her head, okay? She over there juicing. She over there showing you different ways. This woman made a raw apple pie. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, another one, Lala, high vibe coach, full of energy. Why do you think these people have this energy? Do you think it's because they sitting around eating Panda Express out of a styrofoam container and popping pills? Or do you think it's because they take heed to their health, right? And juice. This is what I'm saying. So coming off that fast, I had gained it also, you gotta do a lot of work. It's just not physical, it's mental. And so I did a lot of mental work as well, because my mind was so clear. My mind got so clear that I got scared of my thoughts. And I want y'all to think on that for a minute. My mind and my thoughts were so clear, I got afraid of the things that I was thinking, because they were cluttered so long and so foggy for so long that I wasn't even living life to the extent that I didn't even have an imagination past that box, that styrofoam box that I was eating that Panda Express out of. I didn't have an imagination past that. When I woke up in the rising, all I could think about is, ooh, when lunchtime come, ooh, I'm going to have. That's where my mind went every day. I didn't wake up with no gratitude in my heart, talking about I'm grateful to be here. None of that. None of that. You are more than welcome, sis. You are more than welcome. I didn't do any of that. What I did do is think about what my next meal was going to be. I didn't have any perception of anything. I mean, in itself. So my thoughts scared me. They made me nervous. Like I was thinking, oh, wow. It was so many things that I had not addressed when it came down to it. It was so many things that I didn't address. And, you know, mental, physical, all the things. When I realized I was not taking care of my body, it just was too much. It was too much. It was too much that I let myself get in that rut that I was in. It was too much. It was too much. And I couldn't address my thoughts. I could not face my own thoughts. I couldn't. But y'all, I want to thank y'all for juicing with me today. I do want to share with you, all of you who are members and you're here on the chat, I will be live at 1 p.m. today on the membership side. I will be live on the membership side. Thank you for the party hat. I will be live over there. Today we're going to be talking about, over there on that side, one of our members, the Alchemist, Simply Sunshine Moments. I'm sure y'all probably familiar with her. She suffers with migraines. So she has migraine, and I told her I was going to do some research and see what I come up with. So we're going to address that today, the causes of migraines and some remedies that may help subside those migraines. So that's what we're going to be doing at 1 o'clock today. And this is what I do for my, for the members of the tribe, right? So if you are a member and you have some special requests, something that you need, something you need addressed, something you need me to look into, something, anything, let me know. Because we are going to also be doing these remedies and things like that, talking about them, addressing them, and those kind of things going forward, right? So every Friday, I don't know if it'll be live every Friday, but it will be some type of content every Friday and every Sunday. That's what I'm pushing towards. If you're not a member of the tribe and you'd like to be a member of the tribe, you just hit that button where you see where it says like the $sign on the side there. You could just hit the $sign. It should pull up and allow you to become a member of Queen's Alchemy, and it just helps support the channel. And you know, able to, because these things, as we know, we talked about it. I mean, it's not very expensive, you know, to juice, but this is my lifestyle. But I do bring my lifestyle before you, and I just want, you know, if you want to support the channel in that way, then you can go ahead and become a member, but you also are going to get some benefit out of it. It's not something that I'm just asking you to do. I'm telling you that you're going to get some benefit out of it. And anything that you get a benefit out of, regardless, you know, typically, like I said, you're going to pay for your health now, or you're going to pay for it in doctor bills. It's one or the other, right? So I'm not even sure what the membership, I want to say the lowest membership is like $2.99 a month. And like I said, every other week, so you'll get 4 sets of individual content that comes to you in any pop-up and any and you have all these remedies that's coming. Remedies is some things that I don't do on the main channel, so you won't get any remedies here. We're also going to focus in on oral health and how it impacts the body. So that's a series that we're going to be going into as well. So make sure that you know, you tap into that. And I want to say thank you for everyone in here. Thank y'all all for liking the live. Thank you for the gifts. Thank y'all for just being here. Coffee No Cream, thank you for being moderator extraordinaire as always. Thank you for landing the chat. Thank you for welcoming everybody in. And I want to, anybody that I missed, welcome in. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you for allowing me to share my story today. Yesterday was my anniversary for plant-based vegan style. That's why I get all of this urge, like I told you. I started it 2 years ago and I decided to bring it to you and do it for others, because I was like, you know, it was a community just like this that I want to build. I'm building a community, right? It was a community just like this. Speaking of that, we're going to play the song. It was a community just like this that helped me get to where it is I'm at right now. You get what I mean? Like, it wasn't just, I kept searching. I never stopped researching. So never stop researching for your own, you know, for you. Don't ever stop researching. Also there, I don't know if you see it, I think it's popping up. I have another channel where I do gardening. So if you're interested in that, you can go ahead and click on there. If not, you can find that in my bio there as well. And it's called Queendom Garden. I garden on my channel, on that channel. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Hold on, I don't know where the channel. Come through now. Come through. We supposed to be playing the song. And so that's why I mentioned the word Oh my God. I mentioned the word community, and it made me think of the, um, that's crazy. Oh, there you go. It made me think of the song that I actually created for this channel because of that. Um, you know, the fact that I did want to build a community. This song tells the whole entire story. It tells my story. How I woke up one day, realized what was going on. Like pretty much that story I just told you. Even down to what the doctor said to me, right? So a lot of y'all might not listen to it to that extreme, but it's all in there, right? So here we go. Let me put it right here. Put it over here so y'all can hear it good. I whispered to myself, baby, this ain't how your story ends. My body felt heavy, my spirit felt tired. I was living in a shell, far away from my desire. So I stood in the mirror, tears falling down my face. Said you deserve more than survival. You deserve grace. I stepped in the kitchen, turned the pain into light. Plant-based healing on the stove, yeah. I started my fight, a little bit juice to wake my blood, a little green juice to lift my love. I might make me some raps, y'all. If I do, I'll record it and let y'all see. Reclaiming my together, reclaiming my life, piece by piece, day by day. Healing my body, my mind, my spirit in every way. And I don't wanna walk this journey alone. We're building a community, so we all feel it. Healing, better move, better be people. Think clear, clear eyes, hand in hand. Healing couldn't be nearer. No, I'm not the only one who's been trying to survive. So let's reclaim our lives, one habit at a time.
There were nights I cried with a hurt to leave. There were days I ate just to feel something. Obesity pressed on my bones like a weight. Addiction on my shoulders like fate. Depression in the shadows, whispering lies. Disease in the body, dimming my shine. But something in my soul said not another thing. And one tiny step became a brand new way. I feel like the layers holding my past. Like healing touch traces I hit so fast. And when I spoke the truth, other hearts spoke too. Saying sis, I'm hurting and I walk with you.
Hey, I'm reclaiming my life piece by piece, day by day.
Healing my body, my mind,
My spirit in every way. Walk this journey all alone.
building a community so
We don't feel at home.
you better move back. Think clearer, clear eyes, hand in hand. Healing couldn't be nearer. No, I'm not
The only one who's been trying to survive. Let's reclaim our life, one habit at a time. I'm standing here with purpose in my chest, feeding myself up, giving my body the best. Juicing, moving, grinding, praying, healing at the everyday things I'm saying. Share what I know because somebody needs it. Somebody's breaking, somebody's succeeding. If I journey up, still rise from the floor. And every tear I cried was worth so much more. This is my call and I offer it a voice. Healing ain't just hope, baby, healing is joy. And if you choose life, you can rewrite the design. One breath, one habit at a time. Take my hand. You don't have to walk alone anymore. You don't have to walk it alone anymore.
and open up that healing
Open up that healing door.
Where you're weak, I'll hold you.
Where you weak, I hold
Where
you.
you fall, I'll lift
Where you fall, I
Where
lift
you
you.
down, I'll remind you. There's still life inside you.
And I remind you, still life inside you. Come on, let's reclaim our life together, piece by piece, day by day.
Healing my body, my mind, my spirit in every way. I don't wanna walk this journey all alone. I'm building a community so we all feel at home. Healing, better move, better breathe deeper. Keep clear up, realize hand in hand. Healing couldn't be nearer. No, I'm not the only one who's inclined to survive. So
Let's reclaim our lives, one habit at a time. Yes, let's go. Now let me tell y'all something. Read my bio, and there you go. That's my bio right there. That's my bio. That's my story. That's what I want. That's what I do over here. I'm going to hold your hand. I'm going to walk you through that healing door, right? Together. We're going to do it together. Because y'all look at me, y'all see I got a long ways to go. You never stop healing. You never stop healing. You never stop healing. It's not a projected time. I started this healing journey here, and I said I was doing a 199 challenge with y'all, where I was, not a challenge, but a journey to reach 199 pounds, right? Well, it's not a race. And it's not about the number on the scale, because until you address all the things that got that number on the scale there, then it doesn't matter. Until you address that thing, right? Remember I told you once my mind got clear, I had so many thoughts that I was afraid of my thoughts. I had to address all those things that I still address today. I have not mastered anything. At this point, I am still working, and I'm a work in progress. But in the process, I want to share with you everything that I go through so we can do this together. And anytime you got any questions, y'all drop them in the chat. Anytime y'all need anything, drop it in the chat. I got a whole community post over there, a community wall, where y'all can drop y'all questions or anything that you have. I got an email attached to my, to my description. Not on this, yeah, it's on the description. I got my email on the description. If you feel so inclined and you have something you need, you got a question, even if I don't know the answer, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna look it up, because that's what I did for Simply Sunshine Moments. I only had the generic things that we all been taught. You know what I'm saying? One habit at a time. Sis, one habit at a time. Reclaim your life, one habit at a time. Now, Simply Sunshine Moments came in one of my lives and said her migraines. Now, that's not the first time I heard her talk about her migraines. But I said, I'm going to look into it, and I'm going to get to it. And I'm saying, matter of fact, I'm going to address it. And I'm going to address it on the membership there. Now, I know this information might be beneficial to more than just the members in there. But, what I focus on is nutrition for the body, for the mind, body, and spirit. That's what I focus on my channel. So anything that's over and beyond, or even a little extension of that, may be over there on the other side, because that's a little bit more, free for all, free talk, free movement. You get what I mean? So definitely. Nadia, yes. Mom of 3 boys, peace and wellness. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. We was just getting ready to close out. I've been in here for a minute, and I got to go live again at 1. So I am getting ready to get off of here. But hopefully all of the members that's in the chat are able to attend. I'm going to see if I can get hold of Simply Sunshine Moments, because that's definitely something I know that she deals with. She just had a solar return a couple days ago, so hopefully she had a great one. All right. And again, thank y'all all for being here. This is the finished product of the juicing I did today. Again, if I was to add this up to what I spent, I think my biggest item that I bought was that pineapple. And baby, that pineapple I think was $3.99, which was very expensive in my opinion, but but it was a pretty big one. But at the same time, other than that, I might have spent, let's just say $20. If I spent $20, and I got oranges that I didn't even spend no money on oranges, so it might not even be $20, because my mother-in-law sent me oranges. I still got apple. I still have carrots, and I still have ginger, lemon, and all this turmeric. So what I'm saying to you is, if I wanted to, I could make a whole nother juice. I could make ginger shots out of this. It's so many things that you can do, right? Also, I think I've decided that I'm going to make wraps out of this. It'll be the first time that I've done the wraps, but I'm going to do it, and I will record it. I'm going to make carrot wraps for like when you wrap your sandwiches. So I usually do When you wrap your make a sandwich, make a wrap. I make veggie wraps all the time. I do veggie sandwiches all the time. So I'm gonna make my own wraps, and this is the reason that I got the dehydrator to begin with. These are baby steps, okay? So I'm not expecting everybody to be where I'm at doing what I do, but I want to show you that it's a possibility to do it all, no matter what. You don't have to take the status quo. You don't have to take the information that's given to you and allow. I mean, I'm saying the other people are telling you, the naysayers. You don't have to listen to that. You don't have to listen to that. Okay. So let's make some beautiful and positive choices for the rest of the weekend. Make a vow to yourself to do something special for your body, because a lot of times we think our body is letting us down when we're really letting our bodies down. Okay, so make sure. How about now? Can you see it now? Can you hear me 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 now? Okay, good. All right, so that was my daughter calling. I do have it on Do Not Disturb, but she called. She wanted to show me my granddaughter got her some seeing eyeglasses today. So yeah. I'm looking at myself over here. I see that y'all couldn't see me. But I'm getting off here. For all of y'all that are members, right there, the link has just been dropped by Nightbot to join the tribe. If you want to join the tribe, you could do so by hitting that link right there that just dropped by Nightbot. Make sure you tap in. We're going to be going live again at 1 p.m. We're going to be talking about migraines. We're going to do a lot of different remedy things over there. Like I said, we're going to be dealing with oral health. It's gonna be a mini series on that. I'll do a lot of mini series over there on that channel. I'm trying to implement that a lot. I have a lot of people who've been rocking with me from the beginning, even though I had not been providing like I needed to or wanted to. on that space, but I'm making a difference now. So Sundays and Fridays will be my day every other week. So y'all have 4 pieces of content that will drop for you every month. Okay, that's special and special for the membership. Okay, so if you are a member of the tribe, you are an alchemist under the membership, then that's what you'll be receiving. So I do appreciate y'all, all of you. I don't want to. I think that the chat is catching up. I'm gonna see. Get healthy now, mastery. Can y'all hear me? Lala say one. Lala say one. I love it. Okay, very good. Y'all can hear me. All right, I appreciate y'all rocking out with me. I'm gonna see y'all on the next video, the next live. Make sure y'all tap in tomorrow. That's for everybody at 6:26 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be here live in the kitchen. We'll be doing some additional nutritious, meals. I'm gonna show you how I create my meals and still don't sacrifice any flavor, because right here in this kitchen is where frequency meets flavor every time. Okay, so thank you again, Anne, for all the gifts. Thank you everyone who has provided the gifts today. I appreciate you, and I will see all of you in the next live. Peace, love, and wellness. Peace, love, and wellness. Where we over here at Queen's Alchemy, we focus on the mind, body, and spirit. Peace and love. Cheers. Peace, y'all.